NBC News. This is a special edition of Today at the Olympic Winter Games with Matt Lauer and Meredith Vieira, live from Vancouver, British Columbia.
Plus, we learned a lot about the native culture of Canada's First Nations during the opening ceremony. And this morning, we're actually going to get to try some of their foods, including sea urchins and gooseneck barnacles.
And the gooey duck.
Yum. And the
Who
gooey
gets
duck.
that?
I get to try
Okay.
with Al.
Yeah.
Right, Al? You're going to help
Absolutely.
me out.
And still to come here this morning, we'll be talking about some of the original foods, some of these amazing foods from Canada's rich Aboriginal cultures. But first, this is Today on NBC.
This morning on today's Olympic Kitchen, the Aboriginal culture and foods of Canada's First Nations. Daryle Nagata is the executive chef at Pan Pacific Hotel in downtown Vancouver, where we've all been staying. Good morning to you. We've enjoyed our stay very much.
Thank you
by
very
the
much.
way. So you're showing us some of the Aboriginal foods that are native to the areas and to the waters.
Yes, we're very blessed here on the West Coast, as you know, not only because of the weather, but the ingredients. We have an abundance of incredible, unique ingredients, and our waters are very pristine, so it allows it a very sweet flavor, very cold waters as well. So over here, for example, we have some gooseneck barnacles, which we had harvested off of the coast of near Tofino on Vancouver Island. And I lightly blanched them in water, and then I peeled it back. And if you'd like to taste one, you just bite off the end, and it's very sweet.
You describe that it's a sweet flavor.
It's a very
soft,
sweet, mussel-like flavor. Very sweet, yeah.
And the gooey duck.
leaving you guys to try.
And then the gooey duck we have.
The gooey duck.
This has been lightly blanched in water, and then we would peel off the skin, as you see. And then I lightly sliced it, and then I'm just have it on a little cucumber
what's in
here.
there, like a little base of
This is a little
vinegar,
bit of orange juice, lemon juice, lime, and a little bit of ice wine.
Oh.
Okay.
And it just gives it, again, it's sweet enough, but it just gives it
sort of like a
another little
ceviche.
component.
Yes.
Yeah, it's quite.
Go ahead, Al. Go for it.
You're not going to try it?
It's all you. All you.
Come on, Natalie.
Oh, give it a whirl.
Come on. That's good.
It's very nice. That's actually
really good.
surprisingly very, very nice. So we have that as well.
Chewy.
Well, that worked out well.
There you go.
And see, you didn't want to try it.
I'll still be chewing at the end of the segment.
Right. A little bit chewy. Not too bad.
Okay. Now, tell me about this. Now, this is an oil.
Okay, this is
right?
Ulican grease, and it's made with it's almost and it still is, but it's almost it was used like currency back in the days between the different nations here and the Aboriginals. And this Ulican oil or Ulican grease is made from a candlefish, which is boiled and boiled and boiled until the fat comes to the top, and it's used as a cooking.
In fact, they said you
So
could
it's
actually,
very
you could
greasy.
actually light it. You
Like
light
a
the
torch,
fish and
right?
use it as a torch.
Absolutely, the fish itself.
That's crazy.
And so,
Okay.
you can dip it in, and you can have a little taste if you like. It's
You know, I'm still working on the gooey duck, which is very gooey.
It's not terribly strong.
Yeah.
It's got maybe more of an anchovy-ish type of flavor to it.
Now, of course,
Now,
salmon.
yeah, we all know you. This is the on cedar. A smoked salmon,
Yes, that's a
right?
traditional salmon cooked on a cedar stick, and what they would do
delicious.
is they put the salmon like this. You'd have a fire, and you stick it into the ground, and you just cook it.
That is so cool.
And you get a little smoke from the
Wow.
wood that you would cook it in.
And sea urchin,
And
too.
the different kind of salmon also, isn't
So
there?
here we have, again, we have wonderful salmon here. We have pink salmon, coho salmon, sockeye salmon, Chinook salmon, and Arctic char. As you can see, the beautiful, and it's all just beautiful,
I tell you, the
beautiful,
salmon here is unbelievable.
beautiful fish. And I like to just slice it thinly, and
then you do a little arc weld.
just
Yeah.
a little meat cleave,
Yeah.
kind of lightly toasted, sliced very thinly. Most salmon, you want to undercook it, maybe half cook it. And I find this is a wonderful way. It imparts a bit of the flavor from the cedar.
You just have to own a blowtorch.
And you just have to own the blowtorch. Own the podium with the torch.
Yeah, there you go.
We own the podium.
We own the podium.
You know, we did skip over the
The
sea
sea
urchin.
urchin
sea
here,
urchin.
right?
Yes.
Feel this
the
thing.
sea
This
urchin,
thing is
yeah.
crazy.
So again, you have to be careful. And typically what you do
How
is
do
you
you cut it?
cut it
Yeah.
open with the scissors.
Okay.
And as you can see here,
This is what's inside?
this is what I cut it open with the scissors. That's the inside. And then you just get a spoon and you scoop it out, and here's the
And what does that
final
taste
ingredient.
like? I'm not
It's
gonna.
very,
I'm not
very-
gonna
Are you
try.
going to eat anything?
Very
in this?
I
buttery.
did. I tried the gooey duck.
And that was under
I'm
protest.
still working on the
This
gooey
is
duck.
very, very buttery, so you can taste
Go
that.
ahead, Al.
That's good.
It's got a very buttery
That's it.
flavor. It's not.
And what's this right here?
Now this you'll love, and this is Arctic muskox.
Sort of like beef, right?
Sort of like beef, and this is Arctic muskox.
I'll try that.
And
Finally.
here, I'll let you do the honors here.
Okay.
Take one of those.
What are we topping it with?
And this is a little cloudberry compote. Just again another wild berry here.
All right.
Wow.
Chef Daryle Nagata
delicious.
from the Pan Pacific, thank you so much.
Wait,
Really
the
appreciate
drink.
it. And what's the drink?
Okay, we have here the saltberry juice.
Toast.
And here, let me just get a
And to you.
little saltberry in there.
Okay.
All right, now let's go back outside to Meredith and Ann. To you guys, cheers.